I should have known something was off the moment we landed in Miami. The ocean breeze was warm, the scent of salt lingering in the air, but an invisible wall had already begun forming between me and my husband's family. Started subtly, almost unnoticeable at first. The airport, Damien's mother, Lillian, walked ahead, linking arms with her daughter, Camilla, while Damien's father, Edward, chatted animatedly with Damien about golf. I trailed behind, my suitcase bumping awkwardly against my heels, already feeling like an outsider. It wasn't until we reached the hotel that the real exclusion began. Lillian clicked through the check-in process, her voice carrying a sharp edge. "We'll need 3 rooms. One for me and Edward, one for Camilla, and one for Damien." There was a deliberate pause. I looked at Damien, expecting him to correct her. Instead, he stared down at his phone, pretending not to notice. "And for Ava?" I asked, forcing a smile. Lillian's lips pursed like she'd just tasted something bitter. "Oh, right." She exchanged a glance with Camilla. "Well, I suppose you'll be with Damien." "Suppose?" My stomach nodded. It wasn't just an oversight, it was a deliberate afterthought. And that was just the beginning. At dinner that evening, I watched in silence as everyone ordered a round of cocktails, clinking their glasses in celebration of family time. No one asked if I wanted anything. When I reached for the breadbasket, Camilla slid it just out of reach. Small things, petty things, but they added up like grains of sand, forming a mountain of resentment. Then came the excursions. The next morning, I woke up to an empty hotel room. The suite door was ajar, a faint echo of laughter drifting in from the hallway. I checked my phone, no messages. I scrambled out of bed, threw on a dress, and rushed to the lobby. They were gone. No text. No note. Nothing. When they finally returned that evening, tanned and glowing from the Miami sun, I was waiting in the lounge. "Where were you?" I asked, keeping my voice even. Damien barely looked up from his drink. "Oh, we went on a yacht tour." "It was last minute." Lillian smirked. "You seem tired this morning, dear." "We didn't want to wake you." "Tired?" I had been awake before any of them. My hands clenched under the table, nails digging into my palms. "Damien, why didn't you tell me?" He shrugged. "It's just their way. Don't take it personally. Just their way." That night, lying in bed beside a husband who had already turned his back to me, something inside me snapped. I wasn't a guest in my own marriage. I wasn't a charity case they had to tolerate. I had a credit card. I had reservations under my name. And now I had a plan. The moment Damien turned over in bed, snoring lightly, I slipped out. I moved quietly, reaching for my phone on the nightstand, my heart pounding, not from guilt but from the sheer thrill of what I was about to do. They had treated me like I was invisible. They had humiliated me, excluded me, dismissed me. Well, now they would know exactly what it felt like to be left stranded. Sitting at the small desk in the corner of the hotel room, I opened my email and scrolled through my reservation confirmations. Hotel suites, a luxury rental car, high-end restaurant bookings, and spa treatments. All of it had been booked under my name. A fact they had never once acknowledged. Big mistake. With a flick of my finger, I canceled the spa appointments first. No deep tissue massages. No rejuvenating facials. Then I moved to the car rental. No sleek SUV waiting for them in the morning. Next came the hotel. As I reached the final confirmation page, my finger hovered over the cancel reservation button. I glanced at Damien's sleeping form, his face peaceful, oblivious. How fitting. He had slept through every moment of my silent suffering on this trip. Now he would wake up to a nightmare. Click. The confirmation email arrived instantly. Your reservation has been successfully canceled. I exhaled, already feeling lighter. But I wasn't done. I grabbed my suitcase and quietly zipped it shut before tiptoeing out of the room. The hall was silent at this hour, the carpet muffling my footsteps as I made my way to the elevator. A final wave of satisfaction washed over me as I stepped out of the lobby and inhaled the cool Miami night air. A sleek black car pulled up in front of me. The driver stepped out and confirmed my name. "St. Petersburg?" he asked. I smiled. "Yes." And just like that, I was gone. My phone vibrated on the nightstand. Again. I took a slow sip of my mimosa, stretched my legs on the sunbed, and sighed in satisfaction. The view of the ocean from my private balcony in St. Petersburg was stunning. Crystal blue waters, the golden glow of morning light. Heaven. Another vibration. Then another. I smirked. Here we go. I lazily reached for my phone and unlocked it. Damien's name flooded the screen. Missed calls, voicemails, and a string of frantic texts. Damien, Ava, where the hell are you? Damien, did you cancel the reservations? Damien, answer me right now. I scrolled down. And then came the real desperation. Damien, the hotel kicked us out. Do you have any idea what you've done? Damien, we're in some disgusting motel. There are cockroaches. The sheets smell like mildew. Damien, fix this. Now. I chuckled, taking another sip of my drink. Oh, how the mighty fall. I tapped my phone and dialed his number. He picked up on the first ring. Ava! What the hell is wrong with you? Damien's voice was sharp with rage. Do you have any idea what you've done? We're stranded. My mother is losing her mind. I stifled a yawn. Oh? That's terrible. Maybe you should all go out for a nice dinner to take your minds off things. Oh, wait. I let my voice drip with mock sympathy. I forgot. I canceled that too. Silence. A sharp inhale. Then, you think this is funny? We have nowhere to stay. The only place available at the last minute is, God, this disgusting roadside motel. There was a rat in the bathroom, Ava. A rat. I let out a delighted hum. How unfortunate. You need to fix this. Call the hotel and rebook the rooms. I twirled the stem of my glass between my fingers. Yeah. No. I don't think so. You're my wife. His voice cracked. You can't just abandon your family like this. I sat up, the laughter gone. Family? That's funny, Damien. Because when your real family was freezing me out, treating me like a stranger, you didn't say a word. When I sat alone while all of you went out to dinner, you said, it's just their way. When I was excluded from every damn thing, you dismissed it. So guess what? Now this is my way. Ava, listen. No. You listen. I stood, gripping the phone tightly. Enjoy your rat-infested motel, Damien. I'm done playing the quiet, obedient wife. I hope you all get exactly what you deserve. And with that, I ended the call. The messages kept coming, his desperation turning into blind rage, but I ignored them all. I turned my phone to silent, picked up my glass, and stepped out onto the balcony, letting the ocean breeze wash over me. For the first time in years, I felt free. Call came late that night. I almost didn't answer, but curiosity got the better of me. Ava, a deep voice rasped. It's Jackson, Damien's uncle. The only one in his family who had ever shown me an ounce of warmth. I leaned against the balcony railing, staring at the waves below. What do you want? A sigh. I heard what happened. And I need to tell you something. This isn't the first time. My fingers tightened around the phone. What do you mean? The way they treated you on that trip? That's exactly what they did to Damien's first wife. My breath caught. Damien's first wife. Silence. Then, her name was Lillian. Sweet girl. They froze her out just like they did to you. Ignored her, excluded her, made her feel like nothing. And one day she just disappeared. No one ever heard from her again. A chill ran down my spine. Disappeared. No goodbye. No explanation. Nothing. Damien barely reacted. Like he expected it. Jackson's voice dropped. That family, when they want someone gone, they make sure she leaves. I swallowed hard. My pulse pounded in my ears. I needed answers. I ended the call with Jackson, my hands trembling. Lillian had vanished. No trace, no closure. And Damien had stood by and let it happen. Had he done the same to me? Had he expected me to break, to quietly disappear like she did? A sickening feeling churned in my stomach as I grabbed my laptop. I typed her name, Lillian Carter missing, and hit search. My breath caught at the first result. Lillian Carter, mysterious disappearance after family vacation. I clicked the article. She had left everything behind, clothes, credit cards, even her car. Her last known location? A Miami resort. Just like me. A chill crept down my spine. Incoming call. Damien. Again. I let it ring. Then another. And another. Desperation seeped through his texts. Damien, Ava, we need to talk. Answer me. Damien, where are you? You're overreacting. Damien, you won't make it without me. I exhaled sharply and blocked his number. Then, with steady hands, I booked a flight. Not back home. Not to anywhere he could find me. I wasn't going to wait around and see what came next. I wasn't going to wonder if I'd be the next woman to vanish quietly into the past, erased by a family that treated me like a burden. No. This time I was disappearing on my own terms. I'd change my name. I'd start over. I'd be free. I packed lightly. Essentials only. A few outfits, my laptop, documents I might need. My passport. Cash. By sunrise, I was on a plane to Los Angeles. The city of reinvention. Place where no one knew my name and I could become whoever I wanted. As the plane took off, I looked out the window. Coastline shrank beneath us, the water sparkling under the morning sun. I didn't cry. There were no tears left. Only clarity. Weeks passed. I rented a quiet apartment in Silver Lake. Changed my phone number. Dyed my hair. Took freelance consulting gigs under a new name, Anna Blake. My inbox filled quickly. Turns out, when you're good at what you do, word gets around, even without your real name. Each day I grew stronger. Each breath came easier. No more silence. No more waiting for someone to treat me with decency. No more begging to be seen. I went hiking alone. I laughed loudly in cafes. I danced barefoot on my balcony at midnight, letting the music drown out every voice that had tried to silence me. One morning, while sipping coffee, I opened a news alert. Business tycoon Damien Cross divorced amid scandal and financial fallout. I scanned the article. Damien's company was in disarray. Clients pulled out. Investigations into shady family dealings surfaced. Rumors about his missing first wife had resurfaced in the wake of his public downfall. And through it all, no mention of me. I was gone. Free. Exactly where I was meant to be. I closed my laptop and stood, walking to the window. The sun bathed the city in golden light. A fresh beginning. A real life. My life. And this time I wasn't anyone's wife, anyone's burden, or anyone's forgotten woman. I was Anna Blake. And I was never going back.